If it is possible, answer. Otherwise, tomorrow I'll ask this question.
Yes,
No,
yes.
jaggery can be added to hot milk. Honey should not be added to hot milk. Jaggery, if you mix it in hot milk, there is no incompatibility between hot milk and jaggery. Jaggery or mishri or palm jaggery, they can be added in hot milk. Only honey should not be added with hot milk.
Oh, that's so nice.
Thank you very much, sir.
Sir, please can you tell the name of that medicine, sir, which your wife did?
So I think madam should also be here in the session.
Pipali, MULA. Sushil, can you type? Maybe tomorrow session, I'll ask her to come with me.
That will be wonderful. And of course, probably some of the participants did want to know what is that nose drop which you had talked about, which can be procured from Patanjali stores as well.
Anu Thailam. Yeah, it's a very, very, very nice this thing. Your skin will become so nice, glowing if you just put those nasal drops in your this thing.
That's good. That's so nice. Yes. So Sri Hari, beta, would you like to know something?
No, ma'am. I am here to express my gratitude.
Okay, that's wonderful. That's really good. So, Professor,
all these classes was extremely good, and one thing I have to say especially is about my father used to advise me to put oil on whole of the body as well as in nose and ears. But back 4 years ago, when I consulted to a ENT specialist, while I said about this thing to him, he shouted at me and said not to do this ever again. And it is until now I didn't continue that. But my father is above 50 now. He used to do it daily, and he's healthy now. And I couldn't. And I couldn't understand its value till now. Now I am understanding those things which they have been practiced so long were correct.
Yes.
Thank you, ma'am, for providing me such an opportunity to do so.
So nice, Sri Hari. Sri Hari, do you understand even a bit of Hindi?
Yes, ma'am, I can understand.
Okay, so Hindi में कहते हैं जब जागो तब सवेरा, है ना? Whenever you come to get to know something and whenever you come to realize something, that is good.
Yes, ma'am.
Right?
It literally means realization has dawned upon you.
So that's perfectly all right.
Yeah.
So now you do feel the importance of it, and that's really so good. And you know, you're so young, and if you start regulating, self-regulation is something which each one of us should begin as early as possible. That's
yes, ma'am.
So
thank
any
you,
other, there are so many.
So Dr. Vinay here once again, madam.
Yes, Dr. Vinay.
No, it's the sir's lectures are like it's the month of the Diwali, coming from the darkness to light. So all his lectures are very illuminating our minds and to work in that direction to make ourselves as self-resilient and surrounding us also. So we are very grateful to sir for all his lectures and advice and teachings. Thank you.
Thank you so much,
Vinay. Sir, there, sir can take it up himself.
Mukund from Bangalore.
And someone is asking when to sleep and when to get up. We have in detail explained about this in the circadian rhythm part, but still, because the melatonin hormone gets secreted by 9 o'clock, 9:30, if you can switch off your lights and sleep by 10 o'clock, and if you can get up before sunrise, that is the best thing to maintain good health, perfect health.
That's something each one of the participant, even children should very well take in, because presently the kind of technology and gadgets we have, children prefer to use it more at night. So let's hope and wish that all these students who are with us will take it in the right spirit and try.
One more question.
Please go ahead. Please go ahead.
Sir, I do go for a jog in the morning for about 10 kilometers.
Yes.
Yeah, and I do get sleep in the afternoon or by 11 o'clock. Is it good to sleep at that time, or I need to control it?
Okay, if it is a little sleep, you are taking rest for half an hour or 1 hour at 11 o'clock, that is okay.
Okay, power nap is okay. But
Nah, that is okay. You should not sleep for 2 hours, 3 hours like that in the morning time, 11 o'clock or 12 o'clock. Before having food, it is good to have sleep. But immediately
okay.
after having food, please don't go to sleep.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Sir, I have a question. Like,
Yes.
when I play, sir, I tend to sweat a lot, and due to the accumulation of sweat around the ears and the cold air around, my ears start to pain a lot, and it radiates into a full headache. So, do you have precautions?
Yes. So like the excess sweating is body's way of telling that a lot of metabolism is going in a wrong direction. Of course, some people tend to sweat more than others, but we need to reduce this excess sweat by eating food which is more cooling in nature. And of course, the one which we have shown today morning, putting warm till oil in ears will reduce this pain in the ears and also will strengthen the ears. That you can practice. It is very, very safe. We have trained so many people to do this, and they have got wonderful results just by putting 2 drops of til oil. You can see today morning's video. That will help you a lot.
Yes, sir. Sir, I mean, like the ear pain does not come every time, but every time I play, like every time I'm at the court and I exert myself, I guess due to the accumulation of sweat or something, my ears start to pain. And then if I ignore it, it radiates into a full headache.
Yes.
So,
Particularly during the cold season, during the cold time.
yes, sir, during the cold time.
Yeah, this cold, it stimulates excess vata. Vata is something which is a
Element.
reason for cold, which is a reason for pain. So warmth is very good, very important. So taking hot water bath and taking warm oil inside your ears will reduce the ear pain, and also warm til oil in your nose or anutailam in your nose. It will stop this ear pain and headache. It will help you in many ways.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
Sir, namaste, sir.
You're welcome. Namaste.
Sir, I need to know two things. One, what is the correct posture for sleeping? And the other thing is that I like to wake up early in the morning, but when the morning comes, I cannot wake up. I cannot get rid of bed and come out. I feel very much dizzy and tired.
Yes.
So what to
So
do?
if you are feeling dizzy and tired after waking up, it means that the sleep is not giving you enough, whatever rejuvenation you need from sleep. That is not, you are not getting it properly. So either the ventilation of your room is not proper. If you sleep out, in our ancestral practice, we used to sleep on our terrace or in the open fields. They used to wake up very fast because they get lots and lots of oxygen. You should allow oxygen to come inside your room, so you should not close all your windows and sleep. That is one thing. Other thing is, correct sleep posture is like just lying down in a right way on your back is the best posture, or you can also lie on your left side, not on the right side. Left side, lying down on the left side is also good actually scientifically. And if you are lying down on a mattress which is too spongy, foamy, and you go inside when you're sleeping on it, that is not good. It should be hard. The bed should be hard, not very hard, but hard. Coir mattress is always better than foam mattress. So you need to see that the blankets you use all are cotton, and the clothes you wear are cotton, and nice ventilation is there. And before sleep, if you can apply oil to your soles, then you will get nice relaxed sleep. But of course, there are so many other factors which might disturb your sleep, or which might not give you proper energy out of the sleep you are getting, because if the proper nourishment is not happening, if you're not eating healthy food, if you're not taking food in time, if you are eating late, or you're eating too much preserved food or oily food or fried food, then also you will not get proper nourishment. The food will not be able to give you proper energy. Then when you wake up from your bed, you will feel dizzy or weak or heavy inside yourself. So we need to factor everything. So all lifestyle and food modifications which are healthy will help you get proper sleep and proper energy out of this sleep which you are getting. So practice regularly breathing exercises, meditation just before sleep, and morning also after getting up you practice a little pranayam and meditation. That will also help in getting maximum benefit out of your sleep.
Sir, the thing is that I tend to get good sleep, sir. But this dizziness or tiredness is ought to be for some time during the early morning. After that, I tend to get
Yes.
good energy and nourishment.
Yeah.
That
So
is the case.
you just practice pranayam early in the morning when you feel tired.
Okay, sir.
Good
Okay.
afternoon, sir. There is one question in the chat
Good afternoon.
box. It says that some nights we do not feel like sleeping at all and struggle for hours but still can't sleep. What
Yeah.
shall be done regarding that?
Yes. Yeah. See, that might be because of various reasons. Sometimes if you are too much tired physically or you're too strained also, then you normally if you do some nice physical activity you will get good sleep, but you are overstrained physically, then also you might not get proper sleep. Or if you are surrounded by so many thoughts, particularly negative thoughts, they will secrete so many harmful chemicals inside your brain, and they also tend to stop you from sleeping. And if you're exposed to artificial light a lot, then also you might not be able to sleep properly. So you need to take care of so many other things. And specifically when you don't feel like sleeping, or when you're not getting sleep, even if you're trying your best, then you don't you stop worrying about sleeping. Even without sleep also you can get proper energy if you start doing the deep breathing. Just close your eyes and just focus on your breath and start practicing this meditation and do deep breathing. By just doing the deep breathing, you will be able to relax your entire body, and within a moment of time, within few moments, you will be able to sleep properly. It's like you have to observe your breath pattern, how it is when you're tense, when your body is stiff, when your muscles are contracted, or your mind is completely disturbed. Your breath pattern will change. You have to see whether your breath pattern is deep or shallow, whether it is in rhythmatic or arithmetic, whether you are breathing through your nose or through your mouth, whether you are while you are there is a connection between your mental state, physical state and your pattern. Just by correcting the breath pattern, you can be able to relax your body. Do that and you don't get sleep, then you can just relax. You just do deep breathing. Even this deep breathing will be having the same effect as sleeping. You need not worry about not having sleep. You just have to relax. That's all.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
I'm Dr. Haimawati. I'm the faculty in Hyderabad. Sir, when I
Namaste.
sleep, I get phlegm in between. At around 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, I have to get up and spit it out. Sometimes it's very thick.
Oh.
What is the reason for that, sir?
Yeah, this excess mucus accumulation is happening in your airways. So it is like sometimes maybe because of food items which you eat, which produces excess phlegm inside your body, or some kind of irritation in the airways also might produce more mucus. So if that is happening just before sleep, if you can put 2 drops of warm til oil or anuttaila, it will ensure that this phlegm will not get secreted in your airways. And of course you can use spices which will reduce the phlegm. For example, ginger, haldi, turmeric, long, dalchini. These spices, if you can make decoction out of it and drink, that they will reduce the excess accumulation of phlegm. And better than that, you can just expose your body to sun. Sun exposure will reduce the production of excess phlegm. That you can
Okay,
do.
sir. Will that not dry, sir? Some people say ginger dries it, so it will not give dryness, sir. Ginger.
Yeah, ginger. See, this particularly ginger is very good in increasing the metabolism, increasing the digestive fire, and it will in limited quantity it will stop the production of phlegm also.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Sir, so we are so grateful to you, sir. So much of enlightening. I wish to meet you when I come to Vizag.
No, I come to Hyderabad regularly once in a month.
Okay,
Next
sir.
month I'm
Where do
coming the
you
second
come,
Saturday
sir?
and Sunday. Amirpet.
Amirpet. Do you have the same thing, Arogya Datri?
Arogya Vardhini there.
Okay, Amirpet, sir. Can you give me the location, sir? I'll contact you. I want to.
Near RS Brothers, Amirpet RS Brothers.
Okay,
You can just search in Google Maps Arogya Vardhini.
Okay, sir. So I can get information, sir, for when you're coming there. Can I get the information?
Yes, you can send a mail to our mail ID. We have given this just now, the
Okay,
mail ID,
sir.
info
Info at Arogyadatri. Okay, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
You're welcome.
Uh,
Sir,
wonderful.
quick question.
Vida, only a quick question because we can have Sir's question answer session tomorrow as well. We have a lot
We
to
have
talk about.
exclusive question answer session.
Yes.
Yes,
A
sir.
lot
Yeah,
to-
sir, how to slow down metabolism?
Yeah, like we should not slow it very low, but our ancient sages have this unique power of slowing down this metabolism. They have practiced this slowing down the breath rate, and by doing that they have slowed down this metabolism. So doing this more and more kumbhaka pranayama, where you're holding the breath and you're slowing down the metabolism, this is some very nice technique where you will also slow down the aging process. You will almost bring the whole metabolism process to near to zero, and this will have a profound effect on the health of the body and the health of the self. So regular practice of meditation, pranayam, and eating sattvic food which is not creating some kind of irritation inside the body, spicy food, oily food, foods with some stimulants, that will increase the metabolism. So we need to eat foods which will slow down the metabolism. Sattvic food, fresh vegetables, fresh fruits, milk, ghee, like that.
Very nice.
I think I'm taking away all the time. There are so many other speakers. Sorry.
That's perfectly all right. Though Sharmila Didi is also with us, so maybe some of the questions related to human values may also be put up. So that
Sharmila Didi is the person who has guided us in framing the entire syllabus. Didi and Rajulji have guided us and made us, they were like tuition masters. They took a stick and made us prepare the entire syllabus in a proper way. She is the person behind the entire architecture of this syllabus, which we are presenting right now. I'm so thankful to Sharmila Didi and Rajulji.
Please don't say all this.
Sharmila Didi and Rajul Bhaiya mentors
Hello?
for all of us around here.
Yes, yes.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Yes, please.
Sir, any plans of visiting Bangalore anytime? Any meet you?
Dr. Kavita is visiting Bangalore this month, 21st to 22nd to 28th. I will, my in-laws place, Bangalore.
Okay, okay.
Keep in touch with us. We will inform you.
Just I will send you a mail, sir. So whenever you are visiting Bangalore, definitely we would like to meet from our college side also. We can meet, our personal also I can meet. I have just informed the principal also about all these lectures. So he was very happy. That's why.
Wonderful.
So he wanted to thank personally and also thought once we can meet. That's why. When you visit Bangalore, we can also discuss. Definitely.
Sure.
Thank you.
Which college?
JSS Academy of Technical Education, sir.
Oh, wonderful.
Same,
JSS also has
Mysore JSS
Ayurveda
is
college,
there,
no?
no?
Yeah,
Mysore
yeah,
JSS. Yeah,
yes,
same
yes,
thing.
I know.
Same sister.
Ayurveda
I
college.
know. So definitely we'll be looking forward to meet you, sir.
Sure.
So any plans coming to Bangalore, kindly inform us, sir. Just send you the mail ID through that URL.
Sure.
This one.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Sundarraj, sir, how long is it recommended that we sit stationary in one place, sir? Because
Not more than 45 minutes. Not more than 45 minutes. Whenever you are sitting continuously 45 minutes, you have to get up, stretch your body, drink some water or walk a bit and come back to the seat. If you sit long for 2 hours, 3 hours together, you will be putting lots and lots of strain on your spinal cord, your backbone, and you will be on a longer run, it will be damaging to the health of the particularly the spine. So
Yes,
not
sir.
more than 45 minutes. You can install some software in your computer. Like there is one software called Timeout or something like that, which will blank your screen every 45 minutes. It will remind us that we have to stretch our body. We can do something
Okay.
like that.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. Because I mean, we talked about being sedentary and then we forgot. I guess we forgot about sitting. So that's why I was curious to know.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Welcome, sir.
Yes, maybe Rishikesh.
Sir?
Yes, Pragati.
How do we increase concentration?
Yeah, almost everyone is asking this a question. We need to make a special session on concentration alone. and I know this is the most important part for students, but right now regularly judicious practice of pranayam, meditation, and eating healthy food which will help in nourishing our body, and sleeping early and getting up early and practicing some meditation early in the morning, all these things, and being aware of ourselves, what is happening in the self, continuously being aware of self will help us observe what's actually happening, where is our awareness moving, and we can bring our awareness always to the point of focus where to the task at hand. That is something which is very important. So being aware of ourselves is very, very important. So with some practice we will be able to focus more on studies or anything which you want to wish. You will get this razor sharp focus, undivided attention you will be able to pay for the to the task at hand.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I'll be leaving now. I have to go to my clinic. Thank you all.
Yes, sir. Have a
Thank
great
you
evening
so
ahead.
much.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank
because I'm
Thank you,
sure
sir.
the questions are never-ending phenomena,
Yes,
and
yes.
there'll be more and more query, of course, related to self-regulation and the
ಬನ್ನಿ
health.
ಬನ್ನಿಯಪ್ಪ ಏನ್ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಹೆಂಗ ಆಗಲ್ಲ.
Should make one session on this particular thing.
Yes, definitely. It feels that we should have a separate, complete session on self-regulation, sir.
True, madam. True.
Very
Thank you so
nice.
much.
Of course, the video and discussion on sharing session today from 4:30 to 5:30, each one teach one. Okay. So, Bhaiya, are we going to play this particular video? Or we are going to have a discussion on this? Sharmila Didi?
Yeah, I think if you're going to have a discussion, we'll need to play it first because
Play a little at least, maybe parts of it, Didi.
Was it watched by most people?
Yes, we could take a reflection if it was watched by most people. You can just, children, I mean, dear participants, you can just raise your hands so that I'll lower all the hands first. I'm lowering the hands. And then please raise your hands if you watch this particular video.
Very few. I hardly see any hands raised.
Yes, very few, Didi. Hardly three,
we'll need
four
to play
hands. I think, yes, Didi, a little part of it needs to be played, and then I mean, questions can be taken up by you.
If it's not too long, we can play the whole thing.
I think it's a little long because I watched it last evening. It was very good. But then I think parts, bits and pieces can be taken up. Is that fine, Bhaiya? B.N. Pandey Bhaiya? If it can be played? Maybe, Didi, I'm not able to reach B.N. Pandey Bhaiya. Yes, it is being played. Yes, this is the one. Yes, Didi, this is the one.
Okay.
नमस्कार, मैं रवीश कुमार। भारत की साक्षरता दर की शान बढ़ाने वाले हम सब पढ़े लिखे लोग किसी न किसी स्कूल की पैदाइश हैं और स्कूल से निकलने के बाद जीवन भर और बेहतर स्कूल की तलाश में रहते हैं ताकि हमारे बच्चों को उससे बेहतर स्कूल मिल जाए जो हमें मिला था। इस प्रक्रिया में हम स्कूल को महंगा और मुश्किल बनाते जाते हैं, लेकिन पंजाब के गुरुदासपुर में लड़कियों ने और लड़कों ने मिलकर अपने लिए एक ऐसा स्कूल और कॉलेज बनाया है जो सस्ता है और सरल है, शायद यह बताने के लिए कि हर स्कूल पब्लिक स्कूल नहीं होता और हर पब्लिक स्कूल स्कूल नहीं होता। इसी पर है हमारी आज की स्पेशल रिपोर्ट। एक शख्स ने कहा नेता बोलते हैं करते नहीं, नेताओं ने कहा आप ही करके दिखा दो। उसके एक साल बाद 1976 में बाबा आया सिंह रियाड़की कॉलेज की बुनियाद पड़ गई। उसी इमारत में जहां 1923 से प्राइमरी स्कूल चल रहा था, आज यहां प्राइमरी से लेकर बीए तक की पढ़ाई होती है और कुल 3,500 छात्र छात्राएं यहां पढ़ते हैं। प्रार्थना के बाद इस कॉलेज की शुरुआत दौड़ से होती है। जिस मैदान में लड़कियां दौड़ रही हैं, वही क्लासरूम भी बन जाता है। स्कूल और कॉलेज साथ साथ चलते हैं। घूमते कैमरे के साथ देखिए, मैदान में, छत पर और फिर मैदान में, बिना किसी हरकत के सब ध्यान मग्न। यह अनुशासन अपने आप है। 10वीं से लेकर बीए तक के 1500 स्टूडेंट और टीचर सिर्फ 5। क्लास लग गई है और 12वीं क्लास को पढ़ा रही हैं बीए फाइनल ईयर की जगदीप कौर। टीचर सिर्फ सलाह देने के लिए है। पढ़ाने का काम उसी स्टूडेंट को दिया जाता है जो अपने विषय में अव्वल होती हैं। एक ही बार में पूरे हफ्ते का चार्ट दे दिया जाता है कि कौन कौन से चैप्टर पढ़ाने हैं और किस क्लास को पढ़ाने हैं।
वसान प्रथा जेड़ी है ना, एक एहो जी प्रथा थी। हम 10-12 स्टूडेंट इकट्ठे बैठकर किसी भी प्रॉब्लम को डिस्कस करते हैं। जो प्रॉब्लम होती है वो तो सॉल्व होती ही होती है, तो साथ में हमें को कुछ अच्छे न्यू पॉइंट भी मिल जाते हैं जो हमारे माइंड में नहीं होते, किसी और के माइंड में भी होते हैं।
टीचर को की ज़रूरत नहीं है। आपको लगता है कि अब पहले जिस स्कूल में पढ़ेंगे वहाँ टीचर होता होगा, वहाँ पढ़ाते होंगे। यहाँ आप खुद पढ़ा रहे हैं, खुद टीचर भी है, खुद स्टूडेंट है, तो आपको वहाँ से यहाँ प्रॉब्लम नहीं होता? यहाँ
नहीं, वहाँ यहाँ प्रॉब्लम नहीं होता, क्योंकि हम स्टूडेंट हैं, हमें भी पता है कि हम बच्चों की क्या प्रॉब्लम है। क्योंकि जो पिछली क्लास है, जो हम सेकेंड ईयर में थे, हमें क्या प्रॉब्लम है, टीचर से ज़्यादा हमें ये पता होगा कि सेकेंड ईयर स्टूडेंट को क्या प्रॉब्लम है, जो हमने फेस की है सेकेंड ईयर क्लास में।
क्लास कई चरणों में एक विषय को समझता है। पहले 70 लड़कियों की पूरी क्लास लगती है। लेक्चर खत्म होते ही क्लास को 10-10 के ग्रुप में बांट दिया जाता है। इस छोटे ग्रुप में लड़कियां पढ़ाए गए चैप्टर पर चर्चा करती हैं।
मैं नहीं चाहता कि मैं उन्हें दोबारा देखा।
फिर वहीं एक टेस्ट भी लिया जाता है। यहाँ अंग्रेजी विषय का टेस्ट हो गया है। इस विषय में अव्वल आने वाली लड़कियां मौके पर ही अपनी साथी लड़कियों की कॉपी चेक करके दे देती हैं।
जिनके ग्रुप लीडर हैं, जो इंग्लिश के टॉपर हैं, यही इसकी कॉपी चेक करते हैं और इनको मालूम होता है कि मेरा कौन सा बच्चा वीक है और उसका सुधार करते हैं जब कॉपी चेक कर।
उसके बाद पूरी क्लास 2-2 के ग्रुप में बढ़ जाती है। इस ग्रुप में एक छात्रा ने अपने से कमजोर छात्रा को गोद ली है। ईच वन टीच वन का फॉर्मूला। जैसे मंजीत कौर को अंग्रेजी में 63 अंक आते हैं, तो वो 43 अंक वाली दलजीत कौर को पढ़ा रही है। क्या तुम्हारी कोशिश क्या है?
हमारी कोशिश है कि हम इन्हें बढ़िया पढ़ाएं और ताकि जो अपने इंग्लिश सब्जेक्ट में बढ़िया नंबर ले सके।
बहुत मुश्किल होती है अपने से अंग्रेजी पढ़ना या टीचर की जरूरत होती है? मैसेज
जब टीचर की जो प्रॉब्लम आ जाए, कोई ना समझ ना लगे, तभी हम टीचर के पास जाते हैं।
अच्छा, वरना नहीं जाते?
वरना नहीं।
तो ये जो आपने ईच वन टीच वन है, ये अभी ही है या इसके बाद क्लास खत्म तो फिर खत्म, फिर दोनों का रिश्ता खत्म?
नहीं, हम जैसे डे स्कूल बच्चे हैं तो हमारा जितना स्कूल का टाइम है उतना ही इनके साथ रहता है।
बारिश में भीग रहे इस बोर्ड को देखिए। टीचर के बारे में क्या लिखा है? इसके अनुसार अच्छा टीचर वो है जो प्रेरणा दे सके, पढ़ाने की बात का जिक्र नहीं है। मेरी तरह आप भी इस बात को लेकर परेशान होंगे कि यहाँ की छात्राएं क्या दूसरे स्कूल कॉलेज की छात्राओं की तरह वह सब कुछ सीख पाती हैं जिन्हें टीचर पढ़ाते हैं। शायद हम वो लोग हैं जो ये मानते हैं कि बताने का या पढ़ाने का संवैधानिक या पारंपरिक अधिकार सिर्फ टीचर को है। ऐसा भी नहीं है कि यह संस्थान टीचर की संस्था में यकीन नहीं करता है, बल्कि उसका लोकतांत्रिकरण करता है, यानी हर छात्र छात्रा को टीचर बना देता है। यह कॉलेज गुरु नानक देव विश्वविद्यालय से संबद्ध है। इसकी डिग्री को मान्यता है। अंग्रेजी, पंजाबी, इतिहास, राजनीति शास्त्र की पढ़ाई होती है। अगर छात्र ना पढ़ाएं तो हर सेक्शन के लिए टीचर रखने होंगे, लिहाजा खर्चा कई गुना बढ़ जाएगा और फीस भी। बिजली का खर्चा बच जाए, इसलिए बाहर दिन के उजाले में पढ़ाई होती है।
पहले रूल ले लो।
सौर ऊर्जा से लेकर गोबर गैस प्लांट के जरिए स्कूल हजारों रुपए की बिजली बचा लेता है। और यही वो शख्स हैं स्वर्ण सिंह विर्क, जिन्होंने 1975 की रैली में नेताओं को चुनौती दी थी। कहते हैं इतना ही सोचा था कि मुफ्त कॉलेज बनाना है, बस बन गया। सोचकर कुछ भी नहीं
तो
बनाया।
सच ही
हम ये जानना चाहते हैं, ये स्कूल और कॉलेज जो है आपने कुछ सोच के बनाया कि बहुत सारे लोग होते हैं
ना कुछ नहीं सोचते,
बहुत सारे लोग टैगोर से इंस्पायर होते हैं, सोच के बनाया या बनते बनते कैसे?
ना ये तो ना रूटीन वर्क में बन गया। हाँ, जैसे जैसे लोग आते गए वो कोई ना कोई नई चीज़ देते गए और हमारे बच्चों के उत्साह करते गए और वही बातें ऐड होती गई और ये इस रूप में आ गया।
स्वर्ण सिंह नाम भर के प्रिंसिपल हैं। उनका इस कॉलेज को चलाने में कोई रोल नहीं। कॉलेज की लड़कियां एक सेक्रेटरी चुनती हैं। यह सेक्रेटरी पूरे स्कूल का संचालन करती है। सेक्रेटरी 125 लड़कियों को लेकर 25 कमेटियां बनाती है। यहाँ अकाउंट की कमेटी बैठी है। सिर्फ 15 मिनट में सारे स्कूल कॉलेज की फीस जमा कर ली जाती है। कॉलेज में कोई अकाउंटेंट और एडमिशन क्लर्क या वाइस प्रिंसिपल नहीं है। एडमिशन कमेटी में किसी भी तरह का दखल नहीं चलता। यहाँ के एमएलए एमपी सिफारिश लेकर आते होंगे तब?
हम कभी नहीं करते, क्योंकि अगर हम करते हैं बच्चे को तो हमारे डिसिप्लिन में बहुत फर्क पड़ता है।
ऐसा मौका आया, कोई आया सिफारिश लेकर? तो
नहीं, जब भी कोई आए तो हमें उसे कह देते हैं कि अगर जैसे प्रिंसिपल सर की कोई आए सिफारिश तो हम कभी नहीं करते। हम कह देते हैं कि अगर आप करेंगे, एडमिशन करेंगे, तो अगर बच्चे जो है वो पुराने बच्चों से मिल नहीं पाते। अपने काम में जो जैसे हम परफेक्ट होते हैं, वो जो बच्चे बाद में आते हैं वो ऐसे काम में परफेक्ट
नहीं। आपका भी विरोध कर देते हैं आप?
हाँ,
ऐसे बांसल का था एक लेख।
एक बार गलती से प्रिंसिपल विर्क ने कमिश्नर से फंड की मांग कर दी। लड़कियों को लगा इससे प्रशासन का दखल बढ़ जाएगा, बस प्रिंसिपल को फाइन कर दिया गया।
एक डिप्टी कमिश्नर आया, उधर हमें बहुत बड़ी लोड थी, हम किसी से कुछ नहीं थे मांगते, तो वो डिप्टी कमिश्नर के सामने मैंने अपनी एक लोड रख दी। स्टूडेंट कमेटी ने मुझे जुर्माना किया। आपने क्यों ऐसा क्यों डोले, क्या आपको लोड थी, क्या क्या कर रहा था?
यहाँ लड़कियां किताब लेकर दरबान की जिम्मेदारी निभा रही हैं। 3000 छात्र छात्राओं के संस्थान में एक भी मर्द दरबान नहीं, जबकि हॉस्टल में 850 लड़कियां दिन रात रहती हैं। बारिश आने के बाद भी लड़की का ध्यान किताब और दरवाजे पर बना हुआ है। यहाँ बीए फाइनल ईयर की 12 छात्राएं सभी के लिए खाना बना रही हैं। 2 महीने में एक बार 12 छात्राओं के ग्रुप का खाना बनाने का टर्न आता है। हर छात्रा को हर दिन काम नहीं करना पड़ता। 2 महीने में 3 से 4 दिन का काम करना होता है। सैकड़ों रोटियां और मन भर दाल बिना शोर शराबे के बन जाती है। क्या खाना है, यह भी लोकतांत्रिक तरीके से तय होता है।
फिर वो अपनी क्लास में पूछते हैं कि भी आज संडे को क्या बना जाए, तो फिर वो बताते हैं मुझे कि दीदी हमारी कक्षा में वो बोलते हैं कि खीर बने, जहाँ जैसे कोई चावल वगैरह, तो फिर हम डिसाइड करते हैं कि आज ये बनना चाहिए, आज वो बनना चाहिए।
नतीजा, लंच टाइम में कोई अनुशासन नहीं टूटता। सब कुछ कायदे से होता जाता है। कोई किसी की निगरानी नहीं करता। यहाँ दरी बिछाने और खाना खिलाने के लिए कोई नौकरी पर नहीं रखा गया है।
दिवाली की शुभकामनाएं भेज रहे हैं।
यह संस्थान किस हिसाब से चलता है, इसकी मिसाल है यह पोस्ट कार्ड। 25 पैसे के पोस्टकार्ड पर रिजल्ट और बधाई के संदेश, लाइब्रेरी की अलमारी के पीछे साल और पास करने वाली लड़कियों का हिसाब। 14 लड़कियों से शुरू हुए इस कॉलेज में फर्स्ट डिवीजन भी कम नहीं आते। पैसा बचाने का जतन ही था कि इस विशाल ऑडिटोरियम को सबने अपनी पुरानी चादरों से ढक दिया। सिर्फ 100 रुपए के धागे से यहाँ पर्दा लगा दिया गया। सब्जी और अनाज संस्थान के खेत में ही उगते हैं, यहाँ तक कि दूध भी। बाहर से बहुत कम सामान खरीदा जाता है, इसीलिए पूरे साल का हॉस्टल का खर्चा है सिर्फ 800 रुपए। पढ़ाई बोझ नहीं है। यह लड़की लाइब्रेरी में दरबान की ड्यूटी पर लगी है और पढ़ाई भी कर रही है, लेकिन इस स्कूल की खासियत के बारे में अभी बताया ही नहीं। यही कि यहाँ कोई झूठ नहीं बोलता, सच बोलने की प्रयोगशाला है यहाँ। ब्रेक के बाद
Yes, Didi.
Manisha ji, maybe we can take some reflections.
Yes. So I have given the mic to
Ma'am.
Vaishali. Yes, beta.
Ma'am, it's in Hindi and I can't understand, ma'am.
Oh. Okay, but seeing the visuals, could you perceive something?
Yes, ma'am. But then visuals alone, I wasn't able to understand without the language.
Okay.
Somebody who understands both languages can give us a gist from the participants.
Yes. So this is a college that runs in Punjab, and it was started. So it was basically saying that the college is self-sustaining, and they barely have funds that come from outside, and they have very few teachers, and everything is managed by the college and its committees, which are solely consists of students alone. And within the college, there will be so like there'll be one secretary who is responsible who's responsible for forming committees and assigning them roles, and it's these committees that run the college as such, like that they handle departments of administration, admissions, finances, and stuff like that. And and uh, like and uh, they the girls start their day with physical exercises, and classes happen in the open air. And the students who secure good mark, and towards the end of each class, the yeah so classes run in broad daylight so that they can save on electricity. And uh, and the they u- they're run in the main ground of the campus. So after each class, the class is divided into groups of 10 students each, where they discuss on what was taught on the following day. And after the discussion, they have tests. And as per what the children score in the tests, the people who score higher help the people who score lower score better next time. And then what was shown was that every child has a specific role. And when it comes into, it's also a residential school. And so every like the girls take shifts in as acting as wardens to the hostels. Then also every 2 months, a couple of girls, they also take up cooking responsibilities. And it's not that throughout the 2 months. So within the 2 month period itself, each girl who have taken up the responsibility of cooking, each girl like cooks for only for a total of 3 to 4 days.
That's quite nice. And the senior students become a teacher to the junior students. And
Yes.
the concept of each one teach one. That means within the class itself, all the children who perform better in a particular subject, they take up the responsibility of another child who's not performing so very well, so that they can help out the other child. It's a concept of being working in complementarity, right? So that they can help out the other children also to perform better. Okay?
Yeah, you did
Yes.
a good job. You got
Yes.
all the points. Nice, Rishikesh.
Very nice, Rishikesh. You took up things so nicely, and even at the library, there are no peons at the library. There's nobody to take toll of guarding the library. It's the children, the girls themselves, who act as the guard to the library. They sit there and study and help out the other children also in the library. So that is so very nice and so very good. Very nice, Rishikesh. Yes.
Thank you,
So,
ma'am.
is that fine, Varshini? Could you get the feel and the theme of the whole clip?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Now
Thank you,
maybe
ma'am.
Varshini can give her opinion about what you feel about a system like that.
Ma'am, it would be best if everyone supports like this.
Mhm. Yeah, so would this be a system that obviously the system works in this particular school? So feel about this in terms of all the students who are studying there, not having this competition, but having sort of
Ma'am, I'm not able to hear your voice, ma'am.
I think there's a lot of disturbance from
There's
somewhere
some
else. So
background noise, maybe. If we can
maybe
mute
better now.
ourselves. Yes.
Somebody else's mic was on.
Yes,
So
Didi. Yes, Didi. Now I think it is fine because the mic which was on is not on now.
yeah. So I was saying that what do you
Good evening, ma'am.
think about this system that works in this school? Obviously, it works, and whether we think that this is something that is possible to have, so that
Yes, ma'am, it's possible, ma'am. If each and everyone takes the effort to do this, then it's possible.
certainly, yes. And we can take other people's opinions also about this and what they feel about this movie and whether this is doable or not. Manisha ji?
I got muted actually.
Yeah, I was wondering.
And I was going on speaking. Mr. Vasantan is there. So
Good
would you
evening,
like
ma'am.
to? Yes.
Yes,
Good
yes.
evening, sir.
Good evening, ma'am. I just watched the video. It's really interesting because even I'm from Tamil Nadu. That video played in Hindi, but anyway, that one student explained, I understood. Very happy for that. My question is, only few teacher is I think is available, right? How that few teachers can explain all the subject? Hardly 6 or probably more than 20 subjects, right? How that few teachers can explain all the subject? This is my question. If possible, please explain.
Yeah, so I think I mean I don't know about all the details. Just the clip
Ma'am,
that.
should I explain?
Yes, please.
Yes,
Go ahead.
Jaspreet.
Ma'am, I'm Jaspreet Kaur and I'm basically Punjabi.
Nice.
That's good.
Uh,
So Jaspreet, have you heard of this particular school and do you have good idea about it?
yeah, actually, my father is in defense and I had a last posting in Pathankot, Punjab. And
Oh,
Hoshiarpur is near that only.
very nice. Jaspreet, go ahead, beta.
Ma'am, actually, as we know, in every class there's a topper, the subject-wise topper. They choose a topper from each subject. Likewise, English they choose one topper, and from chemistry they choose one topper. From physics, from all subjects they choose a topper, and the topper will go to every class and they had given to them, and then teaches other students about that subject or that topic. And in the starting of the week, they provide them provide them with a chart list of all the subjects for which they have to taught in the full week or for the month. There are only 5 teachers in that school, and the school runs by the students only. No teacher is involved. The teachers are just for the sake of it. Means, ma'am, the teachers are there, but they only help the students when the senior students have not doubt there. Otherwise, all the students try to clear the doubts by themselves only in a group of 10, 2, and 5 almost. And about the hostels, they don't have any guards and all. They don't even have any male person in that school. The principal is there, but the girls, the senior girls chooses the secretary and all. But principal is only for the name. Rest all the girls handle that.
Nice, nice. So have you heard about the school earlier?
Yes, ma'am. Actually, the teachers, the 5 teachers from this school, visited our FO school, Pathankot. So they told us about this school.
Oh, nice. Very nice. Interesting.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, unless and otherwise, if the teachers probably they're not taught the subject, how the students become a topper, ma'am? I don't know what syllabus they are following, and I don't know what system they are following. Possible, please, can you share, ma'am?
So, as per the video, classes from primary to 10th to BA level to BA. In there was English, there was history, and I guess there was arts. There was other arts as well. Yeah, but from primary to BA all the way, and the school and they run the school and college both parallelly.
And they said that they are getting good results also.
Ma'am, the students who are in BA, they have already had learned in other school or in somewhere else school. They already know about from class 1 to 12th, so they can teach the rest students. And
This is what I expected. Yes. This is what I expected, because all of a sudden you cannot become master in a subject. They probably may learn somewhere, and they of course come and teach that to that junior like that. Yes. This is what I expect. Okay. But they are well disciplined. It's really good, and it's admiring.
Yeah, actually. And they used to teach everyone in Punjabi only, in their local language.
Nice. Very nice.
Didi, that's another thing where even the National Education Policy 2020 lays so much of emphasis on use of the local language, use of the mother tongue as a medium of communication, as a medium of studies, because with that the child perceives it much quickly. So that's so good, the school is in a way following quite the same philosophy as the new education policy 2020 also emphasizes on.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Exactly, you said. Yes, exactly. You just
And we have such a
rightly
rich
said.
diversity of languages.
Yes.
So many interwoven things, in within the country, that if we keep on focusing on only one language, many of these other regional languages become less and less important in life, and then they start getting sort of children stop.
Yes, I'm really happy, ma'am. People at least.
Yeah,
Very
go ahead.
right. Yes. And Didi, somebody has posted in the chat that it is emphasized that nobody tells a lie. So that's how, when we definitely develop a lot of understanding within ourselves, the question of lie or being disloyal to our words, it simply disappears when you know so nicely that what is your role in this
Ma'am,
society, in the family, and in the existence. Yes, beta.
in that video, one teacher can teach all subjects, ma'am.
What is
Didi, Pragati is asking in this video, one teacher can teach all subjects.
Well, I think the teachers are not really doing a whole lot of teaching. Mostly it is the students teaching one another, and the students who are good at a subject teaching those who are not so good at that subject. And what they mentioned, what I could gather, of course, I have not, seen it. And I mean, we only have this clipping. We don't have the whole exactly what they are following. But from what I could gather, the teachers are only there to help the students now and then for any small thing that they may not be able to do. But otherwise, pretty much they are doing the teaching on their own.
Ma'am, there are 5 teachers for each subject.
Okay. Nice.
Didi, when I watched the video, this is what I gathered, that for major subjects there are 5 teachers, and they are just facilitators.
Yeah.
So as and when the students are unable to catch on something, unable to decipher something in the right way, they approach the teacher. Otherwise, they get resolved within themselves, discussing it out with each other and solving the problems at their own level. I think that is the thing.
I think a big learning point would be, this sense of responsibility among all the students.
Very right, Didi.
Not just for
Absolutely.
themselves, but for, everybody else in the school, all the other girls. So that feeling of relationship, with everyone in the school.
Yes, Didi, and participation in the larger order, participation in developing each other, being. Yes, Didi.
Ma'am, I had a question. Like, you get into these schools, and but like after college, the job opportunities of these students, I was a little skeptical about that.
Yeah, so I mean, I think the focus here should be on is this something that is doable as a system? Right now, we have set up some systems and we are just going by that. And I'm not sure that we are all very happy about the system, because currently, if you see, even in engineering colleges, how many engineering colleges we have all over the country, and how many graduates we get, and how many of those actually get placements.
Yeah, that's what. Because like there's so many colleges that promise to teach engineering, but then only a very select few of them actually get placements, and a lot of them just stop doing engineering. So like,
And that is only the tip of the iceberg. If you go and look at these placements also, you will find such a rapid turnover in these companies, because children who are getting placed there, they are not so happy perhaps, and therefore they are shifting and changing jobs very frequently. So somewhere right now the system we have also is not that great. So if we can look at maybe perhaps having a better system where we can have more of teamwork, where we can have more of that feeling of relationship, and make life easier for
the
all the
community
and all the students who are just starting their life out, and maybe have more of entrepreneurs and more of people who can do work for themselves and participate with the other students, rather than go for the kind of jobs that we are getting pushed into. Because if you see, it takes a toll on health also. Many of these jobs cater to odd timings based on meetings or the work schedule of the West. So then the children who are young adults who are getting into these jobs, they are having to have a very unhealthy routine, a very unhealthy lifestyle.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
they're being sort of forced or pushed into this lifestyle because of the job. So lot of issues are there, I think, in the present system. So, I mean, this is just one of the things that one can think about. And you all are young and you are, at the forefront right now. So you can think about, helping to make a change in the system. Not that we have to just be sort of enslaved to the system and have to go by it. We can also think about perhaps changing things for the better.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Welcome. So anybody else would like to share something about this? In fact, we are almost out of time. So anybody would like to share? Some of you with the hands raised, the mic is with you. You can unmute and speak. Anusha Jain, did you speak already? You have the mic with you and your hand is raised.
Yes, Didi, Professor Veera Maleshwara Rao ji, would you like to say something? Didi, when I was watching the other video also related to KINS, there too they had quite the same idea that children were helping each other out.
What is the other video?
Yes, Didi?
What is the other video?
It's about a school in Russia.
Yeah, I've seen
yes,
that.
Yes. There also the children were helping each other out and
in fact,
yes.
in construction of the school, I think, those children.
Yes. They were helping in the construction because they were learning all kind of skills which are required for our day-to-day activity and for our day-to-day.
Yes.
So that is that as it can be said that it develops a lot of confidence in ourselves that we can be self-sufficient in a large number of ways.
See, a lot of the focus has gone totally onto academics, so much so that when the child is born itself, I think parents have to start thinking about, which school and all that. I mean, going into nursery has become a big issue, and interviews and things like that, which is quite ridiculous because a small child doesn't really relate to ABC. The child relates to relationships between parents, with siblings. So the education needs to start, somewhere from there, what the child can relate to. I mean, if we are teaching things like X for xylophone and how much sense that makes to a small child, I'm not sure. So
very right, Didi.
Some of these things have to be thought out properly, and the change can be brought about.
That's so very right, Didi. Yes, Syed Aqib Ahmed, Peter, would you like to share something? Syed Aqib Ahmed?
You will have.
Yes. Syed Aqib, you have the mic, Peter. You'd raised your hand. Well, Didi, probably we are not able to get connected.
Yeah.
And
of time also.
Then Miss Blessy Mary is writing that if all the students in the world are being taught in such a school, the number of problems we face, such as crimes, would vanish. That's so right, Didi.
Certainly. True. So we can think of forming a society that is more naturally acceptable to us than what it is currently. And I think, we all have that potential in terms of imagination. So we can all start thinking about these kind of things and making a better world.
And it simply reminded me of when we talk of harmony in society, we say fearlessness in society.
Yes.
Right? So this is so much so related to the same, that if we can live with each other, nurture each other with such a humane attitude, then definitely the crime and the fear of human beings will disappear.
And in this video, it was not a very, like say, very jazzy or very hi-fi kind of a place. I mean, it's a very simple, down-to-earth place. It's not got any sort of attractive things about it. But if I remember, I think it may not have come up yet in the video, or maybe we didn't see that part, or I missed it. The principal of that school, he doesn't have an office. He sits on a charpai in the corridor. And so when these people went to interview, they said, how can you do this? I mean, your school is in so much in the news, and you're sitting outside in the corridor. You should have a room for yourself. And he says, the important thing is the students. I don't need a room. What do I need a room for? And he's just sitting there. And so, I mean, it's a very down to earth place. And of course, I think the focus is also that, you don't have to have huge infrastructure and all to make a good school.
And yes, Didi, and I do remember watching this particular video in which at one point of time, probably some bureaucrat wanted to take up some, toll on the school or something to do with that. So the committee of the girls, they simply refused for such an intervention, and they told the principal that we would not appreciate if any of such activities are taken up. Because that will dilute the basic theme and the basic spirit of the school.
Yeah.
So much of, like, we would say that each person has a sense of belonging, and each person has a say in the well-being of the whole system.
Yes.
Very right, Didi. I think we should call it a day for today.
Yeah.
Because
Let's go, and you can have, this can be food for thought for the rest of the evening, I guess.
Yes, Didi.
Can do to contribute to society in our own way. Whatever opportunities we have.
Yes.
So I think I will also say namaste to everybody.
Yes, Didi. So before saying namaste, I'll just quickly revisit tomorrow's schedule. So early in the morning from 7:30 to 8:30, we have physical health related activities as usual. We'll be joining in a little before 7:30 so that we can all be a part of total session, and then a 1 hour break for, of course, breakfast and cleaning our body, as we've been talking of it a lot today. And then from 9:30 to 10:30, we have Proficiency Module 1. From 10:45 to 11:45, we have Proficiency Module 2. And followed by from 12 to 1 p.m., we'll be having Dr. Rajat talking to us more on introduction to Indian astronomy. And then 1 hour break for our lunch. And then from 2 to 3 p.m., we have again Dr. Rajat continuing with his session on Indian astronomy, introduction to Indian astronomy. And then from 3:15 to 4:15, we'll be having physical health related activities. So maybe a lot of questions, a complete question answer session would take place. So, all the participants, we may gear up our energy and roll our sleeves and note down all the questions we would like to put forward to Professor Sundaraj or Dr. Kumaraswamy, whoever is joining us tomorrow, so that we can get ourselves resolved in this issue as well. And from 4:30 to 5:30, of course, a sharing session in which I once again request the participants, in case our parents, the children who are there, in case their parents are listening to some parts of the sessions, they can also join in while sharing is going on. Or any of your friends who've been a part of the sessions along with you, or your brothers and sisters, they can all join in and put forward their sharing. That will be really appreciable. Okay, so with these words, of course, namaste, and we'll be meeting again tomorrow.
Namaste.
Yes, Didi. Namaste, and of course, we'll call it a day now.